Hey everybody, Glenn Andrews here. Hey, in this video I want to share with you how to use the Facebook Pixel effectively on your website. Now I know a lot of people, they understand that they need to track their leads and conversions with the Facebook Pixel. But what I want to talk to you about here, I've been going through a lot of ad audits lately, and a lot of the people that I'm working with here they don't have the Facebook Pixel set up on their site, and they don't have it set up properly. Okay, so what are we trying to do with the Facebook Pixel? Basically, the Facebook Pixel, we put it on our site, we set it up to gather information about people who are interested in specific topics. Okay, so let's just say somebody comes to my website, and on my website they go to specific pages like Facebook ads, okay, or they go to content marketing or email marketing or YouTube ads or AdWords. Whatever specific pages they go to, it only makes sense that if I'm going to follow up with them and retarget them with an ad, that I get the proper ad in front of them that they would be most interested in seeing. Okay, so somebody who comes to my site and they visit a bunch of Facebook ad pages because they want to learn more about Facebook ads and how to effectively use Facebook ads to grow their business. Okay, so if I set up the Facebook Pixel properly on my site, I can then retarget everybody who's hit the Facebook pages with a Facebook offer or more Facebook information. I can also do the same thing for people who come to my site and who are specifically interested in AdWords or YouTube or email marketing. Okay, so I can segment my categories, and the people who go to these specific pages, I can retarget them with specific content, specifically targeting their interests. Okay, so that's like dynamic interest targeting. Okay, it doesn't get any better than that, because the whole problem used to be where people would come to a website and nobody would know really what they were really interested in unless they opted in for a specific lead magnet or a specific offer. Okay, now you can set it up to where you can put the Facebook Pixel on your website, and then you can create custom audiences based on specific people who took specific actions, went to specific pages, and showed specific interest in a specific category. Okay, I'll give you a second for that. I know that could be confusing. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to set this up, because I know most people have this set up wrong, or they don't quite understand how to set it up, and I know it can be confusing. So let's dive into this, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so the first step that we're going to need to take is we need to make sure that you have the Facebook Pixel onto your website. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly walk you through that. Now you can, well, let me just show you here real quick. Let's go into the Ads Manager, and we'll go to the Pixel section. I'm looking for pixels. I have to choose the right account here. Let's just go here. Okay, so what we're going to do is click on Details right here. And then we're going to be click over here on Setup. And we're going to click on Manually Install the code yourself. And what we're looking for is number 2 right here. We just click on this. It automatically copies it to your clipboard. And then we have to go over to our website. Okay, let's go over to the website. Now, if you're using any type of WordPress website, this code goes in the header section of your analytics section. So all themes nowadays have a section for your analytics, and this is where this would go. So for me, I'm using Thrive Themes. I would just go to the analytics script section and put it into the header script. I use Google Tag Manager with the Facebook pixel included in here. But all you would do is just you would just paste it in, and then you'd be good to go. Okay. I don't want this in here. Yep. Hello. So let's get this out real quick, and then we'll also, if for whatever reason you're using a website that doesn't have a header script section or an analytics and scripts section in it, you can use a plugin as well. Just type in Facebook Pixel plugins, and you'll find some plugins that you can download, and then you can just use your Facebook ID, and your ID, by the way, would be right here in this pixel code 107. Hopefully you can see it right there. Okay, so that's how that would be set up. Okay, so now that we have the pixel code on our site, and this is important because what we want to do now is, let's go, you're going to want to create custom audiences off of the interests that people hit when they're on your site. So what would that be? People who hit your homepage, you want to, everybody that hits your homepage, you can create a custom audience from that and then retarget them on Facebook. Now, the best way to go about this is do a homepage and then do your blog categories. Okay, so depending on how many categories you have, let me just show you a here's a Excel spreadsheet. What you would do is just take your categories and then just put them in, I don't know how many you have, 4, 5, 6 different categories depending upon the size of your blog. But then you would add the category titles and then put those URLs that pertain to that specific category. Okay? But here's the key. You can include all your URLs here if you want, and then I'll show you how to create your custom audiences. But what you really want to do is think about the keywords that you're going to use for each category, because you don't want to have to go back into Facebook and continue to keep, every time you make a post to your blog, go back into Facebook and then into your custom audiences and add another URL in there. So you can use specific keywords that pertain to each category. So for Facebook, if I wanted to target everybody who went to all the Facebook pages only, I would use the keyword Facebook. Okay, if I was doing a content marketing category, I could be blogs, bloggers, things to that nature. And for email marketing, I could use email marketing for that, or email. If I was doing some YouTube marketing, it would be YouTube. Okay, those would be the keywords. And I'm going to show you how to set all this up. Okay? So that's what we want to keep in mind. Okay, so we want to create custom audiences for each specific category on our blog and our homepage. Okay? So let's get rid of this. Let's go back into... Okay, we're done with the pixel. Now we have to go to our asset library. Okay, so what we're going to do now is create custom audiences for those for our homepage and for those specific categories on our blog. So what we want to do is find audiences. You might have to come down here to the tools. Your audiences are going to be under your assets right here. Okay, so click on that, and it's going to open up your audiences. Right here it says create audience. We want to click on this. Create custom audience. We want to click on that. And then of course we want to come down here and click on website traffic. All website visitors, okay? You can go all the way up to 180 days. So what we're looking for here is you can do a page of all website visitors, okay, which would be everybody, or you could do people who visit specific web pages. Okay, so these URLs contain, here's where you're going to put your keywords. Now, when you're doing your home page, put your home page URL in here. Okay, so I would come up here and I would get my, copy my home page URL, and I would paste that in here. Okay, that would be one. Then I would, home page I would put here, homepage visitors, and then I would click create audience here. Okay, so that's, I already have this set up. I'm not going to do it, but that's all you would do. And then it will show up here when you have more than, I think it's 30 visitors to your homepage, which should show automatically fairly soon, within the next 5 or 10 minutes when it collects enough data. Okay, there's your homepage. You're done there. Okay, then we're going to create another one. What we do is do the same thing. Custom audience, website traffic. We're going to go people who visit specific web pages. Okay, you can go up to 180 days. Now, this is going to be a little different. So here's where you want to put your keywords instead of the URL. Now, if you go put URLs in here, you can do that. That's fine. You'd have to go and make a list of all of your URLs of each specific category, and then come up back over here and then type them in, and then after each URL you're just clicking enter and it'll open up a new spot for you. So I'll show you right here. So let's just say people who visit specific web pages. So people who visit, and I'm going to use the word Facebook. Okay, this is the category for my Facebook. Okay, now I could put another one in here. I could put ads if I wanted to. Whatever keywords are specific to this specific category. Okay, so I would leave it at Facebook because I want to be real specific here. And then I would put visit website traffic Facebook. Okay. And then I would create this, which I already have, so I'm not going to do it, but that's how I would do this. Okay? Oops, I did it anyways. Okay, no big deal. So now what I would do is go back here, create another custom audience, click on this, people who visit specific web pages, 180 days, and then if my other category is content marketing, I could put blog, blogging, content, things to that nature that would be very specific to that specific category. Okay? And then you have to give it a name. So it would be website, site, visitors, content marketing. And I would just put probably a dash here just so I knew exactly that website visitors to my content marketing category. And then I would push create here. And then you would go on and do the next one, okay? And what you would do is all of your categories, okay? 180 days. And then if I'm doing AdWords, I could do AdWords here. So I have AdWords here. So now, once you put these in here, once you put all your keywords in here, now that if you don't want to come back and ever have to touch this again, you just have to remember that anytime that you create a blog post on under a specific category, you have to use these keywords. Okay? So if I'm going to be writing an article about Facebook, I'm going to make sure that I have Facebook in the title, somewhere in the URL title. Okay? So the URL title, for, most of you will understand this. Okay, so anytime I write a Facebook ad now, let's just click on this. I have Facebook up here in the URL. So every time I create an article that's going to go under the category of Facebook, I need to make sure that Facebook is up here in the URL somewhere in order for this to fire inside my custom audience when somebody visits a Facebook article. Okay, so let's go to blog here and see if I can find something else for you to see. Well, let's just click on this. Let's just go to YouTube. So if I was doing something with YouTube, I would have to make sure that YouTube now would be in the URL. Okay, this way everybody that comes to visit stuff about YouTube, I would be able to retarget them. That's it. If you have questions, you need help setting any of this stuff up, reach out to me. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.